Nerd Morning, everyone. My name is Jeremy, and today on the Nerd Morning Show, I wanted to talk to you guys about a book. That book is Batman Nightwalker. Now, this is a really interesting book because it's part of the DC Icons line. This is a regular book. Even though it's Batman, you might be thinking, oh, comics. No, this is actually a novel, and I find that to be really refreshing to explore some of these characters in that perspective. Now, this is part of a series with the DC Icons, and that has with it Wonder Woman, Catwoman, as well as Superman. So those are all different characters that we get inside of this series. Now, Bruce in this is going to be younger, as in all of these stories, because it's a young adult book, that they target these to be younger characters for that audience. Now, Bruce has just turned 18. He is reached his maturity and has obtained his inheritance. He is working with Lucius Fox to start to understand how the Wayne Enterprises Corporation works, as well as dealing with friendships, high school, and also figuring out how to be an adult. Now, he is inside of Gotham, which is a crime-ridden city, and right now in this story we have some villains that are going around causing a lot of trouble, and they are the Nightwalkers. As the story starts, not really giving a lot of spoilers, just some of the introduction elements of this story, but I guess that is a small spoiler warning. He goes and he begins the story out as he's heading towards a gala. Now, at this gala, he's going to interact with two of his best friends, Harvey Dent, who future obviously becomes Two-Face, but right now he's just a good, stalwart best friend who has some struggles at home. And we also have Diane Garcia, and this is a new character for this story. She's smart, she's energetic, and she just like gets Bruce in a really amazing way, which I think is awesome that we give Bruce two close friends, which is, again, inside of that young adult book era, a pretty common trope. That I feel like the power of three is just something that's really, really strong for this age group, and something that really resonates through the story, and it works really well. Back with these Nightwalkers, so he's at the gala, he then leaves the gala, and as he heads out, he is confronted with an opportunity to help the cops catch one of these Nightwalkers as they are escaping. He uses his smarts and his new sweet car to catch this bad guy, but in doing so he upsets the cops, and he actually is sentenced for community service for obstruction of justice. Now, inside of the community service, he has to go to Arkham Asylum and deal with cleaning and mopping and doing different chores as part of his community service. There he meets one of the Nightwalkers named Madeline. Now, Madeline is not talking to the cops, but for some reason has taken a little bit of an interest on Bruce and will talk to Bruce. So he's now swept into this crime mystery and helping to solve some of the mysteries of the Nightwalkers. And that's where the book really, really takes off from there. So that's kind of the very beginning of this story. Hopefully that's not too spoilery for you. I really, really enjoy this book because it has some of that fun, youthful elements to it. And there's a little bit of romance, a little bit of him figuring out who he is, and we have this mystery of the Nightwalkers, why they're doing what they're doing, and who they're going to attack next. And he has to try to figure out those mysteries as it goes along. I think that this is a really awesome thing. I love that DC decided to go and build some of these books, and I like how they target it to that younger readership, because I really love the idea of helping encourage and inspire younger readers to read, and I think that these characters have a lot to offer young readers. Batman Nightwalker, I think, was a really good book. I enjoy it, and I think it's particularly good for that young adult audience. So there you go. That's some of my thoughts of the book Batman Nightwalker. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, let me know that you guys want me to do more book reviews, and I will do more of them if you guys are into that. Also, be sure to check me out on my other platforms like Instagram, where I do daily reviews of different comic books and other things, as well as I have a Twitter, and I've actually recently set up a Patreon, so you guys can check that out at patreon.com/nerdmorning. Thank you guys so much again, and we'll catch you guys again next time.